welcome to another 31 Days of Horror 2020 video, movie 4. James was here, but we've had to reshoot this a few times because he's a little, I don't even know what, tired, anxious, hungry, who the heck knows, he's a baby. But yeah, he didn't pick this video because Sarah and Lesley have been wanting to, for a while, watch this, but I kept saying, no, it's for the 31 Days of Horror. I just kept not putting it in the 31 Days.
Yeah. We could have watched it 3 years ago.
No, we couldn't have watched it. I didn't have it then.
Whatever.
But yes, we are talking about, of course you saw it in the thing, we're talking about Happy Death Day. Film from 2017, runs a little over an hour and a half long. Yeah, I guess we'll get the background of the film out of the way. Directed by Christopher Landon, who hasn't done much, but went on to direct a sequel. Written by Scott Lobdell, who also hadn't done much as a writer, but oddly enough, before, I guess he started off, he did a bunch of episodes of that X-Men TV cartoon back in the 90s, which was like, I'm like, that's kind of cool. And then he's like, nothing in his career until Man of the House in 2005, and then he takes a break from 2007 to Happy Death Day. I don't know, maybe he made a lot of money out of Man of the House, but he wrote the sequel and then eventually went on to do Critters Attack. So kudos to that guy. I don't know why, but he's kind of made something of himself a little bit after this movie. The main character, Tree Gelbman, is played by Jessica Roth. And you know what? I'm just going to go through these people because...
What did you say her name?
Roth.
No, her first name.
Jessica, Tree.
Her name in the thing was Tree?
Apparently.
I thought it was Trudy.
Trudy!
So did Sarah.
But yes, I'm just going to go through these characters and the actors because I looked them up and nobody's really done anything. So I guess we call this the love interest. Carter Davis is played by Israel Broussard. Her roommate is Laurie Spengler, played by Ruby Modine. And we'll call her Uber Biatch of the sorority, Danielle Boozman, is played by Rachel Matthews, who, oddly enough, has very little going for her, but somehow has managed to do voiceovers after this for Frozen 2 and Batwoman. Talk about diversifying your career. But yeah, essentially this film is a horror version of Groundhog Day.
I hated Groundhog Day.
The main character keeps dying and waking up and reliving the same day over and over and over again. And I guess as a viewer, you're trying to figure out who the killer is. And hopefully, you either get it by the end, or if you don't, surprise, they're going to reveal it eventually. But yeah, that's essentially the entire film. It's just the same day over and over and over again. And yeah, at first it seems to be played seriously. And then come midway around the film, the seriousness really they just go, throw it out the window, and a lot of the stuff is just played for jokes after that.
Yeah, well, think about it. If you're going through supposedly the same thing over and over again, you'd be fed up too. So it's a good movie for 2020, actually.
Yeah, there you go. Living the same day over and over again, right? Yeah, and then eventually you get to your climax ending, and everything's revealed, everything's told, and ta-da, end. So, yeah, there isn't much else to say about it. What did you think? Sarah, what did you think?
She's not here now.
Oh, Sarah's not here now. But this is what she would have said. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I liked the movie, especially when the guy got hit by the car.
She's said run over.
Oh, run over. Run over by the car!
Well, we were both sitting there like, oh.
So much so, I actually went to the bathroom at that point, and they said I had to rewind the movie because I missed something I had to see.
Well,
so
come on.
I rewound it and watched it, and they watched it again.
I was still like, oh. That was a good scene. I'm just saying.
All right, Lesley, what does Lesley think of the film?
Well, I hated Groundhog Day, so I thought I was gonna hate this, and I didn't. It was actually all right.
Now, why did you hate Groundhog Day, but like this? Like what?
Well, first of all, I don't remember what happened in Groundhog Day. I just remember I hated it. So maybe I hated the groundhog. I don't know. Was there a groundhog in it? No? No? Yes? It was a long time ago, but I hated it.
All right, maybe we need to rewatch Groundhog Day as one thing. Well, you clearly like Groundhog Day because this was Groundhog Day. Except it wasn't Bill Murray, it was some
No, but I'm
girl.
assuming this is different because, there's death involved and I don't think there was in Groundhog Day. Right? Right?
Well, I guess 51st Dates is also a similar premise, but not quite. I guess yeah. There must be a sci-fi film out there I can't think of that's done this premise, and maybe even a Western. I don't know. Comment down below how many movies have the premise of reliving the same day over and over and over again.
I think they could have done with a little less of the same days.
Yeah, they really make a point of hitting home her mourning of every day, but not anything after that. Which is odd. Because at any point in time, she could have turned a different direction and not relived the same day. But no, she continues every day to walk the exact same path.
But it would still...
Turn the pages to enjoy the music.
Well, you never know what you're going to find under a pillow around here. Yeah, I don't know. I liked Groundhog Day.
So then you didn't like this.
This one, my...
Turn the pages to explore.
It's going to be one of those videos, folks. I think my problem with this film is it... Jesus Christ, what the hell is
Just
this?
turn it off.
Where's the off button?
In the middle.
All right. Yeah, it's... As I said before, it isn't a straight horror film. It goes into comedy. But it's not really a horror comedy per se. It's a horror with comedic elements in it. And I kind of really wish they had have either gone like one way or another. Stayed more strict and more serious horror. Or just gone complete, comedy. Because I don't know. It just seemed like...
I feel like the comedy stuff started when she's like, okay, I need to figure out who's killing me. And then
well, yeah, it's essentially, it's... At that point, she's... there's a point in the film where she wants to figure out, why... The first portion of the film is, oh my God, am I really reliving the same day over and over again? I'm losing my mind. And then when she comes to terms with that, she's like, well... How do I stop reliving them at the same day over and over again? Let's try and deal with this killer thing. And that starts getting into the comedic moments.
But I like that, and I feel like that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't know. Some of the comedic moments I didn't have a problem with because they were... Yes, they were comedic, but they were also somewhat realistic. Like it would be something you might do, if you are living the same day over and over and over again. My problem is for somebody who's so frustrated and so trying, like to the point where she really wants this to stop. The comedic elements of it didn't seem like she was taking it seriously. Like you would think if you really are serious about, I gotta figure this stuff out, that as soon as you wake up every day, that's what you set out to do. You don't go off on these tangents and be like, haha, I'm gonna do this because, hey, you're not gonna remember this stuff tomorrow. It's like, alright, whatever. Instead of going to figure stuff out, maybe going to the library and researching, is something that or going to the internet, and like, this is the thing, at no point does she go into the internet like they do in every single movie when it's like, wow, why is this happening? Go to Google, and then they find some other person who's had the exact same thing happen to them, right? No, not in this movie. In this movie, it's just like, I don't know how she figured things out. It just kept going.
I didn't mind the no internet.
I don't know,
Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, man. Yeah, I said that.
I don't know. It was alright. It's not my favorite film.
It's not supposed to be.
It's not even close.
Hey, it wasn't Slender Man, okay?
No, it wasn't Slender Man.
I'm not even gonna tell you my rating now. You're gonna laugh at me.
She's rating it a 3.5.
No, 3.
What am I gonna go with this? I'm probably gonna hit it with a 3. The film's well done. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the film itself in terms of technicalities, acting wise. Everybody is kind of their characters, right? Like there's nobody seems to be acting so much as they are. That's what their character's supposed to be like, right? Like nothing is forced, nothing is out of place. I mean, I'm sure there's probably continuity errors all over the place, but I'm not going to be the guy who sits down and goes, no. I mean, there's a guy on YouTube for that. I'm sure he's done this video. Go look it up. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It was an okay movie. It wasn't like, oh God, I have to watch this. It was alright, but it would be a long time before I would ever watch it again.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I'm not finding a lot that I was enjoying in the film. Like, she's killed over and over and over and over again, but is anything like really fantastic kills or anything like that? Not really. Considering the film is a horror movie where your main character is getting killed over and over and over in different ways in different, places and times.
Yeah, they could have done something.
Like, there could have been something along that, and they do, like I said, they do different kills, but you generally, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, she's gonna die, cut to the morning, she's waking up. You don't actually see a kill per se happen.
But maybe that's the point, and they didn't want it to be like that, because wasn't this rated like 14 or something?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. If it was like an 18 thing, then maybe.
Well, I don't know.
But it would be a long time before I would watch that again.
Right?
And that's not even like Tragedy Girls. I would have watched that again the same day.
Mm-hmm.
And even that the Christmas one,
Christmas Horror Story?
Is that what it's called?
Oh.
Like, I would have watched that again the same day. Like, they were so good. Nah. Even the new Halloween thing, I got that, like, not that long after and watched it again. But I would need, like, a few years, I think.
Yeah, it's...
Not that it's bad, but it
is a popcorn, just throw it on, watch it. When you really, you don't want to think about anything, because if you tried to think about this film, it would probably hurt your head. Not that it's like overly complex, but probably because it's so simplistic in what it's putting out there, considering it's such a complex idea of reliving the same day over and over and over again. But I don't know. It's just, yeah. There's nothing really... It's not one of those things where you're like, oh, it has, so many quotable phrases or anything like that, or it's got, I love, like these 7 scenes in the film that happen throughout the film that I can rewatch those things over and over and over again. No, it's like, you watch the movie, been there, done that. Then they get a sequel. I'm going to assume it's much the same stuff. So really, if you want to watch it again, watch the sequel. Take a few years off after that, and maybe it'll be up. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know if we were the age group where, like, what is it? I guess Sarah would be in that age group, right? Like, movies that you see at that age are the ones that sort of like are supposed to stay with you forever.
Oh my God, it's gonna be Slenderman.
It's gonna be Slenderman and Happy Death Day and stuff, right? Like, oh, I'm sorry. What did we do to the kids of this generation? Like, come on, let's give them something good. Yeah, so I don't know. At least they got Stranger Things, I guess. That's their Stand By Me. What are you going to do? Yeah, I don't know. No recommend?
I would not recommend it. If you haven't seen it, see it.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the worst thing you could ever see, so...
Yeah, no, it is.
I'm compiling a list.
Oh, boy. Yeah, those, when you say, I'm going to write something on my tombstones, Lesley has a lot of them. And I think a list of them is going to be, don't watch this movie, this movie, this movie, this movie, this movie.
That's true. With my name, there would be no room. You'd be like, who is this?
We're going to have to get a building, and all it is just writings for her tombstone. But yeah, I would not recommend this film.
How about you not recommend it but give it a 3? That doesn't make sense.
Sure.
No, if you give it a 1, you can't recommend it. You gave it a 3. You gotta pass that through now.
I can recommend a 1.
Oh God, you do.
I can be like, I enjoyed the hell out of it, but it's a piece of crap. I gave it 1 because I enjoyed it. We have different rating reasons.
Yes, because yours are stupid. Don't listen to him. Listen to me.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. There isn't much to be said about this film, because honestly, it's the same thing over and over and over again. And if you say anything, you've given away the entire film. So yeah. I just realized the French just says happy birthday again.
That gives it away. Stupid French.
So English is happy death day, and the French is happy birthday again.
Which does not translate to that at all. Hello. They just gave it oh my lord. Wow.
Oh, includes alternate ending.
I just saw that and I was like, what's the alternate ending? But,
well, the alternate ending has nothing to do with this video, so we'll leave it at that because we're probably going to go check it out right now. Maybe it would make my rating so much higher. Who knows? Anyways, comment down below if you've seen the film. You probably have. What did you think about it? Thanks for watching. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.
hey.
Keep your pumpkin. Nope. Oh. All
No,
right.
no, no, you need to sit. You need to
I'm
sit.
gonna stay here. Where are you going? Stay with mommy.
Take it.
All right, James. You're getting a little Rambunctious. And before James spazzes out, we're going to ask Sarah, what did she think of it from behind the camera?
It was good, and I liked the part where the guy got ran over. James, shush. Can't speak, yo. You can't. James, you gotta pick a spot. If you want to be there, you gotta. You come sit here.
You gotta be up here.
Come
They
sit
can't
here.
see you.
You come sit here.